7 points were particularly historic among players who had a triple-double in a series-clinching win. Larry Bird has the most, 39. That was against the Knicks in '84. Curry now the second on the list with 37 against the Blazers. He moves by our man Big Game James Worthy, 36-point triple-double when the Lakers beat the Pistons in Game 7 of the 1988 Finals. Each of the other men you see on that list won the title and their first Finals MVP that season. New on SportsCenter right now, Steph Curry. See Steph, hear Steph.
I mean, obviously the situation called for more aggressiveness. The way KD was playing up until, the time he got hurt, we had a certain balance and a certain look as a team. And I think every guy took the challenge, when he went out to step up and play a little bit more aggressive. Myself, Draymond, what he did in the series is unbelievable. Clay on both ends of the floor. And then the collection of bench guys and role guys that really helped us in the series. Everybody knew what the challenge was, and every game we hit the reset button and knew it was going to be another dogfight. No matter what the score was, how many points we got down, play 48 minutes, and I think we just played with confidence. We've been here before, and we've been through a lot of different experiences, and championship mentality showed down the stretch tonight, and just found a way to get it done in advance.
Steph, John Dickinson, 95.7 the game in San Francisco. Just what does it mean to you to reach a fifth straight finals? It's something that hasn't been done since the Celtics dynasty. I mean, just to kind of put that into context if you can.
I mean, it's really hard. We understand, one, how hard it is to win a playoff game versus let alone a series, and sustain this level of success. I mean, honestly, even after 2016 and having that, terrible feeling in our gut walking off the floor, being able to bounce back and just have that resiliency. And I think the way that we play, we don't take anything for granted. Every single night, especially when you get to the playoffs, there's a hunger about us, and whether we win or lose, we take pride in how we play. And 5 straight finals and the historic nature of what that is kind of crazy to think about. We want to enjoy it. We know 4 more wins defines your season, winning a championship, so got to stay locked in.
Tim Legler, we got him out of the lab. He's still imparting basketball wisdom to you, the SportsCenter viewing audience. This game started out like one team had nothing to lose, and one team had a really big margin for error. It was a little loosey-goosey before they finally settled down there late and decided to play basketball. Where did it turn for you?
Well, for me, it turned when you started to see things that are completely unique to this team. And I think it revolves around 2 guys that really make them so unique. And you saw them start to exert their will in the game. And the first area that's unique unto this team and this team solely is this. Ball goes through the net. I want you to take a look, right? Here's Draymond. Look where he starts this out. He's the last guy up the floor for all intents and purposes. This is after a made 3. It's going to be 23-21 in a second. Portland's feeling pretty good about themselves. So how do you get a layup in 5 seconds at the other end? It's all because of the relentlessness of this player. And here's what he recognized. He's so smart. If he just keeps his ball up the sideline, John, they're going to keep him pinned over here, and they're probably not going to have anything. But he is so smart. He knows if he crosses up right here, he's going to cause a lot of chaos. And it's exactly what he does. Takes it to the middle. And here's the other thing he recognizes. And this is where the personnel comes into play, too. He wants to drive it to the hoop. Well, if Lillard's in the way, that's not going to happen. Well, Lillard's not going to be in the way because he's so worried about Klay Thompson. There's another guy that's going to cross half court in a second. And look at C.J. McCollum. He's already headed that way. And why is that important? Because he doesn't bump Jordan Bell at all. He's not worried about Jordan Bell, and that's going to come into play here in a second. So Draymond recognizes that, puts his head down, and this is, again, look at this. This is 2 seconds after Portland scored. He's going to be at the rim. And what does he do? He drags 3 guys with him, and here comes Jordan Bell right under the rim for a layup, puts the ball in 4 seconds later, and it's demoralizing. And Draymond Green is the only player in the league that does that. All right, here's the next thing, unique unto them. Steph Curry. Pretty good job in your initial defense. Seth, well, put your running shoes on because he's going to start here and he's going to head to this side of the floor. Now just look at the amount of running and willingness to commit to running that Steph Curry creation. Stop here. It looks like he's done a pretty good job. Gave it up. Looney's not going to shoot that, so Steph knows that. He's going to continue over here. So he started on the left side, went to the right side, left corner. Now he's back over in this corner. And now, here's where he's smart again. Look at Damian Lillard starting to peek. And that little peek, which he shouldn't be, he should be chest to chest. That tells Steph Curry, well, I'm going to go ahead and run one more time and come to this side of the floor. Unique unto this player. And at the end of it, obviously, the great shot-making ability, but not many star players are willing to run that hard and try to hunt one down. And then one more. Again, after a missed shot, everybody's back. Here's Myers Leonard, right? He's guarding Kevon Looney. Why is that important? Well, because Draymond Green pushes the ball so hard, Myers Leonard now has to stay with the shooter. He can't match up with Looney. There's no time. Why is that important? Well, on the push, Looney gets McCollum. There's a tip-in. That's all created by Draymond Green 3 seconds after they just missed a shot on the other end. So there are things that they do now looking ahead to the next round in the finals. Pay attention to Draymond Green's push, which I think is the best offense I've ever seen him play. And then this unique player in Steph Curry and how much pressure he puts on you with his willingness to run without the ball.
Right, because you think, oh, what a great spot-up shooter. He goes a long way to get to that spot.
And tonight,
right?
he was in that rhythm.
It
Didn't look like he was breathing hard at any point in the game. Pretty amazing.
That's Tim Legler. Tim just stood there in the corner and just waited for it. He wasn't running like that.
Baby, you got it.
Thanks.